Hey guys, this is Calum here from Bump Health and Fitness. Today we're going to attempt a mums and bub session. As you know, attempt, because you never know what you're going to get with a bub. We're also excited to do a collaboration with DK Activewear, which my beautiful wife Vanja is wearing today. They're an Australian company and everything is ethically made in Brisbane. And they come in men's, women's and maternity wear with sizes ranging from 6 to 24. And you can find more details of them at dkactive.com. Today's workout, we're going to warm up with baby. We're going to need 2 tins of sweet corn, or in our case, coconut milk, and you'll just need a mat. So I'm going to get you guys to grab your baby, if baby is awake, and you're going to start with a 2 to 3 minute warm up, just to get the blood pumping, just to get yourself ready for some exercise today. Now I'm going to give you another 5 seconds. All you're going to do is hold on to bub nice and tight, and we're going to just start with 45 seconds of squats, okay? So starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Now with the squats, I just want you to hold the baby nice and tight, don't let them go. Put all the weight onto your heels, have a nice proud posture, shoulders back, nice and proud, and then make sure you don't squat any deeper than your hips, level with your knees. Now this is my gorgeous wife Vanja and little baby Misha. They're going to be our models for today. Hopefully Misha behaves herself. Hopefully your bub at home behaves themselves as well. I'm going to go for another 20 seconds. All we're doing now is just trying to get a little bit more blood flow back to or pumping around the body, and then we're going to go through your workout stage by stage for the day, and hopefully bub does what they should do. Let's go for another 8 seconds. In 7, 6, 5, nice, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're just going to go into rear lunges, okay? So if you're not sure what that is, just watch Vanja and she'll go through for another 45 seconds, starting in 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. So just a rear lunge, just open up those hip flexors. Again, maintain a nice straight up posture, so shoulders back, chin up, draw the tummy muscles in towards the spine. All we're looking to do now, again, is just kind of get a little bit more length through the hip flexors, waking up the glutes, waking up the body. If you have any discomfort, I would suggest just stopping this one straight away. Some of you guys might still find there's some pelvic pain, or if you've had a cesarean, you might have some tugging sensations going through the pelvis. So I would suggest just stopping and just continuing with the squats, which are a lot safer and less aggressive exercise. Now I'm going to go for another 25 seconds. We don't want the back knee touching the floor, okay? So just shy off the floor, just maybe 1 to 2 inches away. Again, keep the shoulders back. Misha's behaving herself, so we're on to a winner so far. So far, so good.
So far, so good.
And we'll go for another 10 seconds. She's looking at me. She's eyeballing me, wondering what we're doing today. She's like, Daddy, I don't trust you. In 3, 2, 1. Superb. And now just finally, we're just going to go into some more squats. So going into a squat, but this time we're going to add a little press into the motion, okay? So we're just going to go 45 seconds. So holding bub onto nice and tight in 2 hands, starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. And a little press. Not a full press. We're going to go into some bigger presses later. Hopefully bub doesn't mind this and she enjoys this. Superb. Just going to waken up the upper body. We've got a giggler. We're on to a winner. Hopefully your baby's a little bit lighter at home. If you haven't got a baby, you can use some light weights. You can use some 4, 5, 6 kilo dumbbells.
I think she's had enough of the press.
Let's go for another 20 seconds at home. Nicely done. She's still smiling. We're all good. 10 seconds. Again, keep the weight on the heels. Just sink back into your bum. Hopefully now your legs are warm, your upper body's warm, and you're going to start to fire up the core. Just draw your tummy muscles in towards your spine for 8 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Superb. Warm up complete, guys. Have a quick drink and we're about to start the session. What we're going to look to do, we're going to waken up those glutes now. So the first exercise we're going to start with is a glute bridge. So I'm just going to get you all to lie on your back. The idea of this is, chances are after having your baby, your glutes would have switched off massively, and now we really want to fire them back up. So we're going to start the session with a big glute exercise. We're going to do 2 rounds. We're just going to do 15 reps 2 times through. But the challenging thing about this one is you're going to do a 2-second pause at the top of the movement. So feet close to hips. Holding bub, lightly resting on the groin. If there's any pain in this sensation, I would suggest just not doing this exercise, or put bub maybe in a bouncer. And we're going to start in 3 seconds. You can drive both hips up towards the sky in 3, 2, 1, and drive. But we're going to hold for 2 seconds. 1, 2, and then slowly back down. And then drive straight back up. 2, 1, and back down. So making sure you're pushing the weight through your heels, making you're thinking about both hip bones towards the sky. And all we're going to do, we're going to go for 10 more reps now, okay? So 10 more reps with a 2-second pause. 2, 1. How are they feeling, Vanja? Starting to warm up?
Yeah, they're
2, 1. With a 7-month-old baby, it's a little bit harder. Maybe some of you guys have got a 3-month-old baby. It won't be as tough. 2, 1. 2, 1. This is nice. We're going to go for 5 more seconds. Reps. 4 more reps. Good. 2, 1. Pushing through those heels. Final 3. 2, 1. Last 2 reps. 2, 1. Here we go. Last 1. 2, 1. Good. You can give yourself 30 seconds rest. Just play with bub. Keep bub happy. We're going to do 1 more round. And then we're going to go into some more squatting. Nicely done. So as I said, chances are you've had your baby, you've not returned to exercise. We need to make sure those glutes are going to do their work. We need them to support the lower back, help cut out any of that lower back pain that a lot of you mums might be suffering right now. So we need those glutes nice and strong. We're going to start in 5 seconds again, exactly the same round. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, and drive up. 2, 1. Beautiful. We're doing 15 reps. 2, 1. Nice. 2, 1. I'm going to trust you guys to keep count. In my head, we've got 11 more reps to go. How's it feeling, Van? 2, 1. Nicely done. We've got a bub that's happy for the time being. You might not get through the full workout with bub today. Just do your best. Whatever you can do is going to be better than nothing. 2, 1. Superb. Let's go for another 8 reps. 2, 1. 7 more. 2, 1. Again, just think about squeezing the glutes to the top of the movement, getting the biggest contraction as you can. We're going to go for 5 more reps. 2, 1. Final 4. 2, 1. Pushing the hips up towards the ceiling. 1. Final 2. 2, 1. Last one, Van. We're going to hold this one for a little bit longer. We're going to hold for 5, 4, 3. She wasn't expecting that. 2. And slowly back down. Superb. First station done. Slowly make yourself up to a standing position and have a quick drink. Okay, what we're going to move on to now, so just slowly make yourself up from a standing position, have a quick drink. I'm going to walk you through the 3 exercises very quickly, just while you're drinking, before we make a start. So we've done one of them already. We're going to do squats. Then we're going to do a squat with a pulse at the bottom of the movement. You're going to introduce a little pulse. And the third one is a squat with a full press. Okay, so 3 exercises, 10 reps each for 2 rounds. But just go with Vanja's tempo. No faster than Vanja's tempo. Just nice and smooth. 2 seconds down, 1 second up. So hopefully you've all had your drinks. Put them down, back down. We're going to start in 5 seconds. Are you ready?
Yes.
Good. Vanja's sweating already, which is good. Hopefully you're at home. In 4, 3, 2, 1. 10 normal squats. Hopefully now your glutes are a little bit more awake, a little bit more on fire. And you should start using them a lot more in that upward drive. We're only doing 10 reps. That was 4. I'm going to get Vanja to slow up just a little bit. Perfect. Same at home. The idea of this is not to race through them. The idea is to feel each contraction, each movement. I'm going to go for 3 more. 3, 2, last one, and 1. Now we're going to go into a squat. But this time you're going to add a pulse to the bottom of the movement. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. If you're not sure what that is, just have a quick look at the screen. Superb. And you're just going to do that little pulse at the very bottom of the squat, but keep all the weight still onto the heels. Lean back as much as you can. Force your core muscles to do as much work as possible, waking that up, supporting that lower back. We're going to go for 5 more reps. Is that right? 4 more reps. Good. 3 more. Bub's looking at me suspiciously. Hopefully, again, your bub's doing their job at home. Not cracking it up too much. Last one. Superb. Now it's the last one. So now it's 10 of the squats. So I want a full squat and then a full press, but obviously holding onto bub nice and tight. We don't want any risk of anyone getting dropped, bubs. Okay, in 3, 2, 1, let's go. 10, 9. This is going to, again, waking up those shoulders. 8, nice and smooth. Slow it up a little bit. 6, final 5. We had Misha weighed the other day. I think she's about 8 or 9 kilos. Let's go for another 2 more. 2, And 1. Nothing better than a giggling baby. She actually said dada yesterday for the first time. Hand on heart, it was an amazing moment. I'm going to try and get her to say it during the session. That would be awesome. Okay, straight back into those 10 squats. We're going to do one more round of those 3 exercises. So starting in 3, 2, 1, let's go. 10 reps. Weight on the heels, shoulders back, draw all the tummy muscles in towards the spine. Hold bub nice and tight. You can see a nice trickle of sweat coming down Vanya's face. Bub is probably heavier than she wanted right now. Let's go for 4 more. 4. Good, shoulders back. As you get tired, you're going to want to lean forward. We're going to fight that, lean back. Make sure your tummy's doing some work. 2, let's go for 1 more. Very nice, good. Back into those squat pulses in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Good, nice little pulse, just the 1 pulse at the bottom of the movement. Legs should definitely be awake. How are the legs feeling, Van?
Awake.
Awake, good. Hopefully they're the same back home. This is 5, 4. Count is not my forte. Superb. We're going to go for 4 more reps. 4, good. 3, 2, last one, guys. 1, good. We've got that final one to go. Squat with a press. Hopefully Bubba's again still happy. Let's get ready to go in 4, 3, 2, 1. 10 more reps, then I'll give you another drink break. 10. Good, weight on the heels. 9, 8, superb. 7, 6, 5, final 4, 4, 3, tummy on, shoulders back, 2, and 1. Very well done. 45 seconds rest, take a quick drink, and we'll move on to the next station. All right, guys, the next station is 2 exercises. Again, we're going to do 2 rounds of 10 reps. Exercise number 1 is a good morning. If you're not sure what a good morning is, Vanya's going to quickly show you. Hold bub nice and close to your chest, little bend in the knee, feet shoulder width apart. Draw your shoulders back and then just take it down nice and slowly. And I don't want you to do these yet. This is just so you've got an idea of what a good morning is. Superb. And the second exercise is a curtsy lunge. So instead of a normal lunge, you're actually going to lunge back at a slight angle. So Vanya's going to do a left leg curtsy lunge. If you have a little look, that's a right leg curtsy lunge. That's absolutely fine. Perfect. Okay, so there are your 2 movements, and I'll walk you through a better description as we start. But now, in 10 seconds, get ready. So put down your drink bottles, pick up your bub, get ready for the good mornings. Again, hold them close to your chest. We're going to do 10 reps. Bub's singing us a little song. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Superb. So what you're looking for is you want to look a nice straight spine. You don't want any bend, any curve through the spine. The main reason we're doing this is to waken up the hamstrings, going to get the glutes working, and most importantly for you today is getting that lower back nice and strong, especially because you're going to be still doing so much lifting, so much picking up of a bub. This is going to get those lower back muscles nice and strong. You're going to get to 10 reps. How's that feel?
Yeah, good.
How many reps?
Just 2 more.
2 more, guys at home. Just keep up with Vanya's pace, no faster. And last one. Superb. Now you're going to do curtsy lunges. You can do all on one side. So do them all on the right and then all on the left. Now you want whatever leg is moving just to be directly behind the front knee. Okay, so starting in 3, 2, 1, let's go. The main reason we're doing a curtsy lunge rather than a normal lunge is to wake up a muscle called the glute medius. And chances are that muscle has been pretty much asleep or dormant for the last part of your pregnancy and now again postnatally. So we're just trying to waken that muscle up. The stronger that is, the more support your lower back's going to have, which again is going to help with any of those lower back issues. If there's any pain or discomfort through this lunge, just stop straight away. Some of you guys might still have a little bit of discomfort through the pelvis. That's the right side done. Now moving over to the left side in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Superb. Nicely done. How does that feel?
Good. A little bit of extra weight.
It's really important that we focus today on a lot of balance work, a lot of internal core work, a lot of posture work. All those things as a mum that's just had a bub we need to work on, okay? Let's go for another 5 reps in 5. Don't worry about my counting. 4, couple of extra reps, never hurt anyone. 3, let's go for 2 more. 2, and 1. Nicely done. 10 seconds. That was 1 round. We're going to do 1 more round. Back into your good mornings. Hold bub again, close to the chest. Going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Draw tummy muscles in towards the spine. Hold baby nice and tight. Keep the shoulders back. Keep the spine nice and straight. Where you want to feel this, you'll feel this in a lengthening in your hamstrings. You'll feel that big stretch. You might not feel it that much today, but trust me, for the next couple of days after this, you'll have nice tight hamstrings. This is exactly what we want. Again, don't feel like you need to keep up with Vanja. Vanja's quite fit. She's 7 months post and she trains with me a lot. Just do your best at home. This certainly isn't a competition. Just make sure you get a good 10 reps out. Give yourself a breather and then we'll go into the curtsies. Okay, that's Vanja done 10. I'll give everyone a couple of seconds to catch up. Get ready to go into those curtsy lunges in 3, 2, 1, and go. Superb. Same thing with these guys. These aren't an easy exercise. As soon as you do anything that goes behind the line of sight, it's going to really challenge your center of gravity. It's really going to challenge your balance. So Vanja's making these look very easy, but I bet you there's a lot of mums at home right now that's a lot more wobbly, a lot more less balance. That's absolutely fine. The more you do these, the more you practice, the stronger you'll get. To be fair, I've never seen Vanja do them this way well, so I don't know what's got into her. Maybe all the Weetabix she had this morning. Okay, as soon as you get 10, final 10 on the other leg, guys. Whatever leg you did, we're going to do the other one, then we're going to get another drinks break in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Nicely done. Misha's still smiling. She had a little breastfeed before the start of the workout. As most of you mums will know, it's all about fitting in the workouts whenever you can. Today's workout hopefully should take about 30 to 35 minutes. So even if you don't get through the whole thing now, maybe you can stop and start again later today. How's that?
Yeah, good. One more.
One more. Very nice. Hopefully those legs are burning. That's that station done, guys. Again, take a quick drink and we'll go on to the next station. Okay, guys, hopefully while you're having your drink, I'm just going to walk you through those next 2 exercises. Now, we will put bub down for the next 2 because it's going to be 2 body weight movements. So if you have a bouncer, just go and quickly grab that. Or if you want to put bub down onto the floor, depending on how bub's going to behave themselves today. The 2 movements we're going to look to do, I'm just going to grab a quick step. Or if you've got a chair or a sofa at home, that's going to be absolutely perfect. Let me just quickly grab that. So we've just got a little box, but anything at home, like a chair or a sofa, will be absolutely perfect. Now, the first exercise we're going to look to do is called a single-legged deadlift. Now, this is a great posture exercise, a great balance exercise, but it does involve a lot of control, and it's not about rushing them. But Vanja, just give me 1 or 2 reps before everyone so have an idea of what we're doing. So you have a little bend in that static leg. Keep the shoulders back. Ideally, try and get both hands just lightly tapping on the floor and come back. That's a single-legged deadlift. Perfect. The other exercise we're going to do is just a push-up. I'm going to make it nice and easy today. So you're going to do an elevated push-up. So from knees to an elevation, just draw the tummy muscles up towards the spine, squeezing the glutes, and go down nice and low. Now, even if you feel stronger today, I just don't want you to do that. The most I would get you to do is from a push-up from knees, but on the floor. But today, just keep it nice and steady. We're going to do quite a lot of reps. Okay, so let's start with those single-legged deadlifts. We're going to do 8 each side. Again, don't rush these. Just try to follow Vanja's tempo. It's about 2 seconds, 3 seconds per rep. As soon as you do 8 on one side, then we'll switch over. Okay? Starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Very nice. Now, the key teaching points for this is just focus on something on the floor, something that's not going to move. Piece of dirt, a Lego, ideally not a cockroach that's running away. And then have a little bend in that static leg. So again, this movement is going to strengthen the hamstrings, the glutes, and the lower back. All the posterior chain muscles that are so important when you're returning to exercise post-bub. And you'll notice, just like Vanja is at the moment, it's a hard exercise. You will wobble. You will lose a lot of stability. Your body's just went through an amazing journey throughout 9 months, and it's not as if you're going to come back now and have this amazing balance, this amazing control come straight back to you. Your center of gravity would have shifted so much. Now we just need to kind of get used to this new body and start working those muscles. Hopefully that's 8 at home. Now you're going to switch legs for me. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. It's really important that spine is nice and straight. Don't feel like you're trying to touch the floor and then arching your shoulders forward. And then you're just going to make sure that back leg gets elevated up to the sky, and ideally it becomes in line with the hips. And Misha is giving us a round of applause from the bleacher seats, which is nice. She's like, what are mum and dad doing today? She's like, I'm in another video. What is this about? 2 to go. 2 more at home, guys. Again, keep the control, draw the tummy muscles in, making sure your internal core system's working in 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Now go and grab, or probably in your case, move the chair, or go closer to the sofa, drop down to your knees. We're going to do 15 push-ups, okay? So drawing your tummy muscles up, try and squeeze your glutes, starting in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Go as low as you feel comfortable, okay? So Vanya's been training quite a lot post-bub, and she's nice and strong, so she can get a nice deep push-up. Don't put that pressure on yourself. If you don't feel like you can get that low, that's absolutely fine. Just go to a depth that you feel happy with. But the important thing is, as you get fatigued, don't allow your tummy muscles to relax. You don't want downward pressure, especially if you've still got a little bit of separation. You don't want any downward pressure going through that tummy. So you're still drawing up in towards the spine. Hopefully you guys at home are keeping count. We're doing 15. One more to go. And superb. Nicely done. 1 round done. We're doing 1 more round. I'm going to again move the step. You're going to go back into those single-legged deadlifts. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Nicely done. I'm just going to get you to step forward in case little baby Misha gets a little added foot to the face. That can go into our bloopers edition. Very nice. So just if you're at home, just focus on the floor, focus on that piece of dirt or floor, whatever you're looking at. That's all you want to be doing. Don't feel like you need to touch the floor either. That's just a guiding point. The most important part is the back leg is straight, the spine is straight, your tummy's brought in, your shoulders are pulled back. That's 5 more. 3 to go. 3, we've got 2 more. Misha's having the best time of her life. Hopefully Bub at home's doing their best as well. Last one. Superb. Switching over. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Misha, you're going to say Dada? 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 I'll make you famous if you say Dada. 3 down, 5 to go. Tummy on, shoulders back, weight on the heels. Very nice, Vanja. I'm going to claim that as a Dada. I'm not sure, but I'm going to try and claim it. Let's go for 2 more, then we're going to your push-ups. In 2, tummy on, weight on the heels. Last one, last single-legged deadlift. Awesome, guys. Again, you're going to get to rest in 15 reps time. Slowly drop down onto your knees. Hands just wider than shoulder width apart. Go as low as you feel comfortable. 15 reps in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Superb. 1, 2. Just drawing the tummy muscles up towards the spine. 4 down. Nicely done. We don't generally do that much chest work postnatally because you're going to spend so many of your hours either breastfeeding or bottle feeding. You don't want to do loads of chest work because then your shoulders are just going to round forward. But it is still important to do some chest work. The next superset we're going to look to do, we're going to do a lot of retraction work to help strengthen the upper back. How many reps, Van?
3 more.
3 more to go at home. Just do your best. 3, 2, last one. And 1. Shake it out. Again, have a quick drink, guys, and then we'll move on to the next station. Okay, guys, now I just want you to quickly grab your 2 tins of sweet corn, or if you have any dumbbells, 2 kilos or 3 kilos will be perfect, but for today, we're just going to use 2 cans of coconut cream. I'm just going to get this one out of the way nice and quick. Okay. Exercise number 1 is called a scaption. Fantastic exercise. It's going to work the rotator cuff muscles, the shoulder girdle, and it's going to help with your posture. Vanja, just show 1 or 2 quick scaptions. You're going to make a Y shape with your palms facing in towards your body. Superb. The second movement you're going to do is a reverse fly. So you're going to have a bend in your knees. Keep the spine nice and straight, and then drive both hands up, back, and then squeezing your shoulder blades together. Okay, they're your 2 movements, and we're going to do 20 reps of both. So hopefully now you've got 5 seconds to put down your water bottle. Grab your 2 weights, whether it be tins or actual dumbbells. I'm going to start with 20 scaptions. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. So feet are just hip width apart. You can have a little bend in your knees, absolutely fine. Standing up nice and straight and tall. And then what you're looking to do is you're going to make a Y shape. So don't get tempted to come straight up. Come straight into a Y. And what it's going to do, it's going to help strengthen up all those muscles that support your shoulder girdle. And because you're going to spend so many hours of the day now hunched over, either feeding or picking up, we're just going to support that shoulder, which is going to help bring those shoulders back. And little Bub's giving us a little skin chorus in the background. Because we're using a nice lightweight, that's why we're going to increase the repetitions. So 20 reps of these, just to make sure you feel the burn towards the end of the step. How many is that? 4 more at home. Again, just keep pace with Vanja. It's not a race. 3, 2, here you go, last one. Superb. Now go dropping straight down into your reverse fly. Bending the knees, draw the tummy up, and then go into your reverse flies. Where you might feel some fatigue, guys, is your lower back, okay? Because you've not got as much core strength as you used to, even just holding this position will start fatigue the lower back. And if it starts to hurt too much, I would suggest standing up, give yourself a little rest, and then continue with the 20 reps. This, again, is a great exercise for your posture. Because we're squeezing the shoulder blades up, we're going to be working on the rhomboids and traps, which is going to support all those upper back muscles, which is going to help you from rolling those shoulders forward. 20 reps again, lightweight, multiple reps to kind of get the strength, get the activation that the body needs. How many are we up to? Are we getting fatigued yet?
Yeah.
Good. Good answer. Last one. Nice. First round done. Second round to go. We'll eat it tonight. We're going to make a nice vegetable curry tonight, apparently.
We are.
Yeah. Fingers crossed. Okay, into your scaptions. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Same thing again. Making that nice wide shape. Squeezing the shoulders. Good. You're not looking to arch the back, so avoid leaning back or arching. That's counterproductive. You just want the shoulders to do all the work. You're not looking for your lower back or your abs to kind of start swinging yourself into this position. You'll notice if you're lifting a weight that's too heavy, that's what your body will want to do. When you're just lifting 2 cans of coconut cream, you should be fine. 12. We've got 8 to go. I'm just going to get Vanja to slow up just a fraction. Same thing for you at home. Just making sure you're just nice and smooth, nice and controlled. It's also going to give some lovely shape to that front delt. We all want those nice shapely arms as well. Hopefully the lighting is doing Vanja a lot of favors today.
The clothing.
The clothing is. And last one?
Yeah, one more.
No?
No.
Good. Final 20. Drop those knees. Drop down. Misha's being entertained by a cracker. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Squeeze those shoulder blades. If you're wearing a plait, just imagine you're squeezing the plait in between those 2 shoulders. Again, 20 reps. Don't allow your tummy to relax now. Still draw your tummy muscles in. You want to start getting used to those tummy muscles supporting your core. One of the biggest reasons most mums can have lower back pain is because that internal core system just isn't working enough. And we want to make sure it's nice and strong to support the lower back and also then the upper back. I think we're around halfway. How are we? Got 8 to go. Again, just keep pace at home. 8, 7, 6, final 5. This is Vanja's serious face, everyone. Look at the focus and concentration.
Trying to count.
Yeah. In 3, squeeze the shoulders. 2, last one. Fantastic. Awesome. Drop down the 2 weights. We're going to just do a little bit of internal core, just to get a little bit of rehab to finish off today's session. And then we'll have a little light stretch and we'll call it a day. Okay guys, have a quick drink and then I'm just going to walk you through the core exercises that we're going to do. So I just want you to grab Bub again. So hopefully Bub is still behaving themselves, or if Bub's asleep it's absolutely fine, but it just makes it a little bit more fun when Bub's involved. Unless Bub vomits on you and then it's not fun for everyone. So slowly lower yourself down onto the floor and then you're going to lie on your back. Now this exercise is working a muscle group called the Transverse Abdominus. Now this muscle group is extremely important to supporting the internal core, and if you do have any separation, hopefully it will just bring that separation back together because it will just kind of tighten up your waist. Now you're going to start in the tabletop position, and Bub, you just want to hold Bub ever so slightly on top of your, just going to hold Bub up a little bit. Nicely done. And then you're going to do some single-legged taps. Now, what a very aggressive variation looks like is taking the leg completely straight. Today, I'm just going to play safe, and we're just going to go half range. So with the right leg, just slowly take that leg down towards the floor, tap it, and then draw it back. Now, that's the movement. But at the same time, I want everyone at home to focus on just drawing the lower back in towards the floor. By doing that, it's just going to engage that transverse abdominus, which is what we want. So we're going to do 10 on the right and then 10 on the left. And it's nice and smooth. Superb. As they get stronger, as we develop into your kind of postnatal phase, you can obviously make this exercise a little more aggressive. You can do double leg, you can do straight leg, but just for today, we're just going to have this nice little bent leg variation. We know it will still work the TVA, but we also know it should be very, very safe for your body, and it's not going to make your separation compromised. As soon as you get to 10, switch it over for me. 10. Again, focusing on just drawing that lower back in towards the floor. Nicely done. Don't get tempted by getting the leg too straight as Vanja is. There we go. Vanja has no separation right now, so she could do a straight leg variation, but just to show you guys at home, I just want to keep that separation like nice and safe, so just do the half range. As soon as you get to 10, we'll have a little rest. Have a little focus. We're going to start again in 10 seconds. Again, the main focus, just draw. Imagine you're imprinting your lower back onto the floor. Imagine I've painted it with blue paint and you're trying to imprint as much blue paint onto the floor as you can. We're going to start with one more round, right leg only, in 3, 2, 1, and go. I'm just going to get Vanja to slow up as well, just a little bit more control. Same as you at home, just that's it, superb. We'll go 7 more. Still just drawing the lower back in towards the floor. Make sure you breathe in. Don't be tempted to hold your breath. Making sure you can play with bub at the same time. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Superb. Now we're going to switch in over. This is a really nice rehab exercise to do for all new mums. Nicely done. 3 down, 7 to go. Keep the focus, just drawing that lower back in towards the floor for 5, 4, good, final 3, 3, 2, and 1. Superb. That's your rehab done for the day, guys. Fantastic. All we're going to do now is going to move into a really slow, slight stretch to kind of before you go on the rest of your day. All right, guys, we're going to move straight into the stretch now, just 3 to 4 minutes, just to cool down, get the heart rate back down, get your stress levels lower, and to keep the muscles nice and supple for the next couple of days. Now, you can either put bub back onto the bouncer or onto the floor, depending on where they're going to be happiest. I'm going to hold bub for the stretch. Now, all I want you guys to do at home is just slowly make yourself into the child's pose for me. So if you're not sure what the child's pose is, just have a quick look at the screen, just sink down into the heels, have your legs nice and wide, and just go nice and slowly, just melt into the floor. Now, everyone in this position, I want you to breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth, and we're going to go for 8 breaths here. And all this is going to do is going to help lengthen that lower back, and it's going to help lower the heart rate and hopefully lower some of that cortisol in your system. While I get a little hold of Bubba, which is always a win for me, isn't it? Yeah. Let's go for 4 more breaths. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Each breath should last about 5 to 6 seconds. Very nice. As you breathe out, just sink a little bit lower into those hips. Let the lower back relax. Let's go for 1 final breath. Big breath in through the nose. And out through the mouth. Now slowly then make yourself into the half pigeon. So right leg forward, half pigeon. It's a yoga stretch. If you're not sure what that is, just have a little look at Vanja. She's going to tuck her right leg underneath her. Take that other leg straight. If there's any pelvic pain or discomfort, I would suggest not doing this exercise or stretch. And then just hold it there for me. Beautiful. Bub's trying to stretch as well. Nice. Nicely done, little one. Holding it there for another 10 seconds. Where we're stretching here, guys, is the right glute. We've done a lot of glute work today. We've done glute bridges, we've done squats, we've done lunges. We want to make sure that muscle is nice and supple. We're going to switch it over in 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Switching over to the left side. Love that. Again, so this is left leg bent, so it's the left glute that's going to be getting that nice big stretch. Going to hold it there for 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Now we're going to go into the hip flexor. So right leg forward. So imagine you're doing a lunge position. Very nice. Now you're going to take both arms up towards the sky. You're going to squeeze the back glute ever so slightly and kick the floor. And then hold and slowly take yourself down for 10 seconds. For 9, you should feel a nice stretch in the front part of your hip. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now take the forward leg nice and straight. So you're going to go into your hamstring. There we go. Reach down and touch your toe with one of your feet. Very nice. Holding it there for 10 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch it over, changing legs. Same thing, so just switching that back glute on. Kicking the floor ever so gently with the foot. 30% effort. Take both arms up towards the sky, just like Vanja. And slowly reach down for 10, 9, 7, 6, 5, good, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take that hamstring nice and straight. We're almost finished, guys. When we finish in less than a minute. Hopefully Bub's just behaving themselves at home. Very good. In 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to 2 more stretches. Bring both knees back. Interlock the hands behind your back and take them up nice and high. And then if you can, slowly take your forehead towards the floor. This is going to be a nice shoulder and chest stretch. Just going to loosen everything up. Very nice. And hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. The last one, guys. Now slowly stand up. This is just a little stretch of your spine. Have a bend in your knees. Reach down, put your hands underneath the toes, and then push your spine towards the sky. You might get a couple of cricks in there for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Superb, guys. Well done. Thanks for the workout today. I'd like to thank Vanja.
Thank you.
And I'd like to thank Misha.
Yay.
And I hope you had a good workout, and we will see you next time.
Bye.